Hey dudes and duderettes, it's the Cinema Dude, and today we're in the movie room and we're going to do a update on movies that I've gotten for my birthday and a few that I've gotten over the past 2 or 3 months. So let's check out what I've gotten. My first few are from FYE. All the movies I got recently for my birthday have been come through gift cards that I've gotten from people. So I thank those who gave me the gift cards. I have two movies, I believe, still left coming in the mail. One is a documentary, and one is a whole collection of Hammer films. So when I get those, I'll make a video with those in them. So the first one we have is the Kino version of the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Kino versions are very good versions of the movie. So this is a German expressionism movie from the early 1920s, which on here it says 1919. So we have this version on here, and it has a few different documentaries and behind the scenes, along with two different scores on here. So there's that one. Let's see. The next two are two Hitchcock movies I did not have. The first one is, there we go, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the comedy by Hitchcock that he made. And this one came in the Warner Brothers box that I have. So now it's completed because this one wasn't part of it when I got it. So, and I'm only down to I believe, 5 Hitchcock movies, 5 or 6 left. I have to get to complete his whole collection of movies. The next one that's a Hitchcock movie is To Catch a Thief with Cary Grant and Grace Kelly. I'm really looking forward to watching this one. It looks interesting. The next two are some 50s movies. First one is The Robot Monster, and this is from Image. And it's funny because the front, and then if you see in the back, there you go. There we go. That's a little better. The pictures are in color here and there, but movies in black and white. So kind of coloring pictures just fool people. But I was actually going to be the Robot Monster for Halloween, but they couldn't get the stuff. The gorilla costumes around my area were way too pricey for a one night thing. I was like, no. So maybe if I can find it online cheaper, maybe I can do it for next year, but right now, nope. The other one was the Samuel Z. Arkoff collection, the classic called Classics. This one gave you Viking Women and the Sea Serpent and Teenage Caveman, both by Roger Corman. And I have another one that I bought for my birthday along with the She Creature and The Day Their World Ended. So there's 4 of these, I believe, so I have 3 of them. The other one, which is Earth vs. the Spider and War of the Colossal Beasts, is kind of pricey, so I'll have to look out for that. That's another 2 that I know are online where I can just download them and make a DVD of that. So there's that one. So those 5 were from FYE. Next one I got was from my girlfriend, and it's the same people, Mill Creek Entertainment, who does the 50 movie packs. And this one is the classic sci-fi TV one. And there's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 or 24 of different shows on here. And so everything from like Flash Gordon is on here. There's a Superman one, Radar Men, Commander Cody, a whole bunch of stuff on here. So it's kind of cool. I haven't looked into it yet, but we'll be Then I got, this is one of my Amazon ones that came in already, and it's another one of the Cult Classics Samuel Z. Arkoff collection. And it's How to Make a Monster and Blood of Dracula. I find it funny that these two are the ones that are on DVD. I Was a Teenage Werewolf and I Was a Teenage Frankenstein are actually very hard to find. I believe the rights to them, along with Invasion of the Saucer Men and It Conquered the World, whoever has the rights to them won't let them out, and so they aren't on any official DVD. But this is the pseudo sequel to I Was a Teenage Werewolf and I Was a Teenage Frankenstein, and the Blood of Dracula was kind of a sequel to that, but with a female in it. So there's that. And then at a local record shop in my town, they also sell books and DVDs and stuff like that too. So I actually picked up a Art of Ray Harryhausen, which I'll be showing when I show all the books I have on movies and stuff like that. But with it, for cheap, I got this Midnight Movies double feature, and it's Tales from the Crypt along with The Vault of Horror. And this is two from the 70s that are based off the EC Comics Tales from the Crypt comics like that. And the first one has like Joan Collins and Peter Cushing. The second one actually has Tom Baker, who Doctor Who fans know as the Fourth Doctor. So it's kind of cool. So it'll be interesting to see those. This is in vein of kind of like, well, this came before, like Creepshow and all that stuff. So it'll be interesting to see that. The next one I got was from Best Buy, which I got through a gift card my brother got me. And so I got Daimajin. And for those who don't know, Daimajin is from Dai Studios, who did like the Gamera movies. And pretty much it takes samurai movies plus giant monster movies and makes it into this. So Daimajin is like a stone samurai giant monster. And so there are 3 of those movies, and they're all collected here on Blu-ray. So excited to get this. The other movie I got was Avengers Age of Ultron on Blu-ray. I got this, and then the other day I went to Family Video and I picked up the DVD version of it. I like to get both. Marvel and Disney used to do, and it could have even been before they went to Marvel was bought into Disney. They had the DVDs where they were the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. Now it's just the Blu-ray 3D and digital copy is the sets, and so there's no more Blu-ray and DVD, which stinks. So like what I like to do is buy both, and this was cheap. This is only maybe $7, maybe less than that. And then I go to just put them together, so that way I have, in case I want to take this somewhere, I can just take this and I'll have the DVD and the Blu-ray with it. As silly as it sounds, I just wish they would go back to doing what they did, where they had, the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. It's so much easier, like not that big of a deal. The next stuff now that we're going to be looking at is stuff that I've gotten for the past 2 or 3 months. Not any birthday stuff. So first we're going to go into stuff they got that animation-wise. First one is Mad Monster Party, the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack of this. I have this on VHS. It has Boris Karloff in it, and Phyllis Diller is I believe she's Frankenstein's wife, and Boris Karloff plays the mad scientist. Kind of homage to all those classic horrors movies and stuff. And this is by the what was it? Frank and Bass Productions, so the people that did Rudolph and Santa Claus Coming to Town and all those movies. It's the same kind of stop motion animation. So there's that. Another stop motion I got was the Gumby, the complete 50s series. So this is all the 50s ones and all remastered. This was really cheap, so that's why I picked it up. And then it comes with a Gumby bendable guy, which is kind of cool. And then over here is just kind of information. So there's that. I got the Adventures of Kebab and Mr. Toad. Another Disney one that I saw as a little kid and liked. And again, this was another cheap one. This was maybe $5, and so I picked it up. And then the next three are stuff I really enjoy. The first one is one of my favorite Disney movies, Aladdin. And this is the Diamond edition that just came out, and it has the Blu-ray and DVD on it, and all the different special features and more. So it'll be cool to rewatch Aladdin. Aladdin and the movie I have coming up is stuff I had on DVD, or not. I'm sorry, not DVD, VHS, and I just haven't got it on DVD or Blu-ray yet. So I thought, you know what the heck. So I'll pick that up. And the other, like I said, VHS one I have was Toy Story. This is one of my favorite Pixar movies. The Incredibles. I just saw Inside Out, and I thought that was really good. I'll be doing a review on that soon. And but Toy Story is always a great one to watch. And this one, again, is the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. So it'll be nice to see this again. And then the last one of animation I have is the Looney Tunes Platinum Collection. And this is Volume 3. And so this gives, it's a 2-disc set. And there's a whole bunch of documentaries. There's a booklet in here. I really like Looney Tunes, all those kind of classic cartoons. And this one, I wish they would do more of these. This is the last one they're actually doing, Volume 3. And they've only put out maybe at best 200 cartoons, when the Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies collection is over 1,000 from the golden age of their animation studios. So there's a lot still out there that hasn't been released. And I wish Warner Brothers and stuff would just put that stuff out and, you know, remaster it and give the fans what they want. You know, as a fan of the older kind of animation stuff, it's nice to watch this stuff. I know, I believe it's Volume 1 or 2 has a show called Toonheads on it that was on Cartoon Network back in the 90s and early 2000s. And it's the Lost Cartoons one is on that Blu-ray. And that's another show I wish it was on DVD or Blu-ray, and it was just a great show that was very informative on different cartoons and animators and stuff like that, and I always liked that show. But yep, so this is Volume 3 of that. Now the next stuff I've got was at like a Goodwill and stuff like that, so really cheap stuff. The first one was Horror Express with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. This is based off of the story Who Goes There, which was then in turn made into the 1951 movie The Thing from Another World, and then the 1982 remake, I guess, from John Carpenter, The Thing. So this is just another kind of, not the same concept, but sort of similar. It's got Peter Cushing, it's got Christopher Lee. So this looks interesting. The next one I got is Creepshow 2. I have the first Creepshow. I found this. I was like, oh, you know what? I've heard good things about the second one too, so might as well pick it up. So I picked up the second one. there's not as many famous people as in the first one of Creepshow. It's still got Stephen King stories along with George Romero stuff in it. So there's that. The next one is It Came From Beneath the Sea, the 2-disc DVD version. This one gives you remastered black and white one, along with a color version, a whole bunch of special features. I think this is on Blu-ray too. I found this for cheap, and I was like, you know what? I have this already in a 4-movie pack that gives you Mothra, The Giant Claw, this movie, and 20 Million Miles to Earth. But it was cheap, and then it was another movie that it was online. It's kind of expensive, and I got this for maybe $7, I think. It was under 10, so it's another. This is a Ray Harryhausen movie, so it'll be interesting to watch this again. I haven't seen this in a while. And then I guess the diamond in the rough, or the holy grail, as some people call them, when they find a movie that's either out of print or whatnot. I found The Lost Continent, the Hammer 1968 version. It was at a Goodwill, maybe $2.99, and that's the good thing, is sometimes you just gotta go to Goodwill and see what they got, and because you find stuff like this, where this on Amazon is right now at like $60, $50 or $60. So I got it for $2.99. So it's nice. Haven't seen this yet, but I've heard good stuff about this, and it's another movie into the Hammer collection that I can add. So there's that. And then the final 3 movies are stuff actually I made. Like I said before, sometimes I'll go on to YouTube or any other kind of video site like that, and I'll look and see if there's movies that I know are out of print, or stuff that maybe doesn't have a US release, and see what they have. And I did find some, and so I downloaded them and then burned them onto a DVD, and so I have 3. The first 2 are Toho Productions, so the studio that brought you Godzilla and Rodan and all that. This first one is, and these are all giant monster movies, by the way, too. This one is Goro versus Goliath. So it's kind of an interesting cover I found, and so I got that. So there's that one. The next one is, and this one is an official release, but again, it's out of print, or it's very expensive to get, and it's Atragon. So there's that. Another Toho one. It's about like a giant submarine, I guess. The giant monster is Manda in here, and Manda was in Destroy All Monsters, so that's really the only connection to the Godzilla movies, I guess, there in here. And then the last one was a Shaku Studios, I believe that's how you say. I'm probably messing it up, but and it's The X from Outer Space, and this is from 1967, and it was the response to all the Godzilla movies and stuff, so it was their version of it. This is the Japanese version of this. I actually have the international dub and the what's the other one? The AIP English dub that I still need to print out, and I'll be able to put them in there. So that way I have 3 different versions. There actually are different, like this might be the longest. The AIP version, I think, is the shortest, and then the international dub is like in the middle. But this was one of the giant monster movies I was looking for, and it's on a Criterion collection, but it's kind of the Criterion movies are kind of expensive. So when I saw this online, I was like, the quality's not bad. So thought, well, I'll just print it off or burn it and then print it off. So there's the back to that. So those are all stuff that I've gotten for my birthday and stuff I've gotten for the past 2 or 3 months. And so those are all the updates. Like I said, I know I'm getting 2 more, I believe, and then I'm getting 3 books. One is a collecting Japanese monsters. It's all about different products that have been sold of Godzilla and Gamera and all that. The next one's a giant monster movie book. So everything from Godzilla to stuff from like them and It Came From Beneath the Sea, that kind of stuff. And then the last one is a book about the Hammer films. So it'll be interesting to get those. And then once I get those, I think I'll do a huge one on books I have and stuff. So, but stay tuned because I will be doing a review on 3 movies: Inside Out, the Peanuts movie, which those 2 I just saw this past weekend, and going to do a review that's kind of late on with We Are Still Here, the horror movie. So look out for those. See you guys later.